What's happening, Fort Wayne? I'm Jake Slater, and today I'm speaking with a local entrepreneur, business person, professional speaker, and the owner of a social media management company that's really taken off, Cyclone Social. Andrew Lamping's here with me today. Andrew, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Jake.
So tell everybody in Fort Wayne what your business is, a little bit about how you got started, that type of thing.
Yeah, for sure. So actually, I started the company just about 4 years ago. We're coming up on our 4-year anniversary here.
Awesome.
Very exciting. We've grown about 300% every year. So
Jeez,
it's been
that's some serious
it's been a
growth
heck of
right
a
there.
journey.
Absolutely.
But we are a strategic marketing company,
Mhm.
and I say we're a strategic marketing company who focuses in the world of social media.
Okay.
All right, so we do strategy with businesses, understanding how to build a marketing plan.
Sure.
But we do it revolving around the world of social media. I like to stay niche there.
Okay.
My brother told me one time, he said, every little kid in the world wants a Swiss Army knife,
Mhm.
but when you go to screw something in, you still bring a screwdriver, right?
Right.
We want to be the
Absolutely.
screwdriver. We want to be very specific on social and be very good at what we do,
Yeah.
and we do that.
Perfect.
So we work all through the social media world,
Okay.
but definitely in the strategy side.
Are there some certain social platforms that you guys stick to or a typical customer uses, or do you really hit every single platform?
Okay, so it totally depends on the business.
Okay.
One unique element with Cyclone Social, I don't bring on competitors as clients.
Wow.
So I don't have a package or a specific direction that we go with every single business.
Okay.
So to answer that question,
Yeah.
it really depends on the company. What we're looking at is what's a business goal,
Mhm.
and then the fact that there's millions of people and everybody hanging out over here on social media,
Right.
how do we maximize that
Perfect.
to accomplish that goal for the company? So there's a lot of platforms. Facebook's still the monster.
Sure.
Fort Wayne specifically, 80% of the population's on Facebook, and 92% of that population use it every day.
Wow. So
Uh,
hundreds of thousands of people in Fort Wayne are using
Right,
Facebook.
right. So we're very, very specific there, and we're always going to be maximizing our efforts using some sort of platform like Facebook.
Yeah.
But we're using everything from
Okay.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat. We're using Snapchat a lot for
Yeah.
certain clients. So it's
How's that working?
Um,
Is that working out pretty well, or are more people gravitating towards that
It's-
platform now?
It depends on how your strategy is in place for that one. So,
Okay.
for instance, Snapchat filters. I like to say Snapchat filter is the 2016 Billboard.
Okay. Yeah.
We were able to put a Snapchat filter at a huge event, actually a graduation ceremony for IPFW.
Wow.
For a local bar in town, and we had over 600 uses and over 20,000 people reached
Holy
for
smokes.
less than $20. You know,
I'd
I
call
don't-
that some serious ROI right there.
Right, I don't know a lot of billboards that do that.
Yeah.
And so that's where we say it's more of an exposure piece, but it's part of the strategy
Yeah.
for that company specifically. So yeah, Snapchat can work,
Yeah.
but for the right business,
Sure.
right? If we're not targeting a young group, if we're targeting an older audience, don't think that Snapchat billboard is going to work for you.
Right at this time, do you see that maybe in the future that's a platform more people are gravitating towards?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
It's one of the faster growing platforms right now.
Yeah.
And the thing that fascinates me with it is how fast it changes. If you look at a business in general,
Mhm.
right, any company in the world,
Sure.
the ones who are successful are the ones who change. They don't stay complacent. They don't keep doing things the same way.
Right.
They're always
over
adapting
time.
and evolving.
Mhm.
How many updates do you get on your phone every month, every
Yeah.
week about
Right.
Snapchat update, Snapchat update, Snapchat update? How many things have we gone through on Snapchat?
So they're staying on that curve as well.
They're going to be ready. They're always ready, and they're staying on top of it. So I
Wow.
don't see Snapchat faltering too much
Changing
here.
much.
I see it just continuing to grab
Staying on the
audiences.
trajectory.
The other thing to think about here is with whatever platform,
Mhm.
the audiences follow the kids,
Yeah.
right? So every dad has had the same conversation with his daughter,
Right.
where he said, "I don't care if your friends call you, if whatever, but if I call you, you better pick up the phone." And she doesn't pick up the phone, so guess what they did? They started texting, and then they said, "Okay, now we're gonna get on Instagram, and now we're gonna get on Facebook, and now we're gonna where are we
Gotcha.
gonna go and where are we gonna follow so that we can communicate
Yeah.
with this audience." It's not even that they're trying to follow them for safety purposes as
Right.
much. There is that,
Sure.
but it's I have to communicate and I have to stay involved.
Yeah.
You know, parents love their kids, so they want to follow them. So everyone will follow. That's
Gotta
where I
stay
like
in touch.
Snapchat and say, yeah, it's a fast-paced platform. It's growing like crazy. if I'm a company, I'm gonna be where the kids are. I'm gonna be where the people are.
Sure.
And I need to start looking at it now. Look at where Facebook was when it started too. How easy was it as a business to get followers, get likes, get whatever, and look where it is now.
Sure.
Get in early.
Yeah.
Real estate's open, right?
Get ahead of the
Let's
curve.
at least get in and learn it.
Yeah.
Because bottom line is, if we don't have success on Snapchat, we're gonna have success on the next platform because we learned Snapchat in the first
Definitely.
place. So
That's perfect. So you're really coming up with a custom package and a custom strategy for every single business that you guys work with.
yeah, everything's gonna be customized. I don't even have package deals at all, because every business's needs are 100% different.
Sure.
Right? I might have a company, we're a social media company, so a lot of perceptions on social media would say that a great social media company will get me lots of Facebook likes.
Right.
I've got an awesome story. We've got a client that we got them 86 likes on Facebook, which is not a win in a social media book, but in 2 weeks we did $250,000 of business on Facebook alone.
Wow.
Now, why? Because the strategy didn't call for likes, right? The strategy called for reaching the right people at the right time with the money to have that conversation with and sell to.
Absolutely.
That's it, right?
That's incredible.
Our job is to find the right people,
Sure.
and this platform allows us to do it.
Definitely. Now, for somebody who's interested in using you guys as, their liaison to social media, is there a particular entrance fee, or what type of package does the typical customer come on board, or is it all over the map?
So in general, my process would take that I'm going to sit down with someone no matter what, and for free, right? We're gonna sit down for an hour, have coffee, lunch,
Sure.
dinner, I don't care, beers after work, whatever they wanna do, whatever's comfortable, and let's just chat about your business and talk about some of your goals.
Yep.
At that point, we're gonna look at each other because one, I don't bring on competitors, so at that point, I'll give you as much as I can in that first meeting. If I can't bring you on as a client, we'll stop there.
Sure.
We'll still have conversations, we'll still be friends, we'll still grab a beer another time.
Yeah.
But if we both kind of agree, you know what, maybe we should take the next step, then we go into a needs assessment. A needs assessment is a conversation between the two of us, probably a couple of my staff members as well.
Yeah.
We work for about an hour and a half, 2 hours potentially, really digging into their business, building them a plan, and then bringing them a plan back. That's always a $500 fee to do the needs assessment, get them a plan of action, and then from there, it can range from whatever to say, here's how we execute that.
Gotcha.
So there's always that, but I don't want that to scare people away from the initial conversation because I'm always open to talk to, even if I have a competitor, I'll talk to you.
Definitely.
I don't care.
Right.
As long as you're on social media, it helps us all.
Yeah.
So let's at least have those conversations. Let's keep pushing social.
Definitely. That's incredible. So really, it just varies. Whatever that person's need or their business is, how you guys are going to come on board. I know content creation and content marketing is getting really big now.
Right.
Do you guys do specific content creation for each company? Do they typically, bring on their own pictures or video or that type of thing? Or
In
how's that work?
general, we do, just in the fact that that's usually the hardest thing for a company to do themselves.
Sure.
And then do correctly to get actual results. There's a lot of reasons for certain types of content.
Sure.
So I have a creative director in-house. I've got my creative team. I've got copywriters. I've got the whole gambit of team members to do all these things. But a lot of times we will work with companies as well to set up the liaisons. But we'll come out and do photo shoots. We'll come out with a drone. We'll come out and do 360 videos. Whatever we need to do to get that cool factor, that X factor.
Perfect.
But we do a lot of content creation in-house,
Awesome.
as long as it's part of our strategy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said you guys have grown about 300% year over year. How many clients are you guys up to at this point? It sounds like you guys are
It's a
growing
loaded question.
exponentially.
I've worked with well over 100 clients in
Wow.
this area, regionally, nationally, and internationally.
Okay, so you're not just in Fort Wayne. You guys
Not
are
just,
expanding
it
outside
usually
the region.
starts in this area at least, so
Yeah.
even if it's an international company, it may be in this area.
Sure.
I like to personally shake hands and have conversations and be real and be in their business. So
definitely.
the majority of our clients have been here.
Okay.
But they range from a quick consulting piece, so ongoing, we have, I think, 28 active clients that we always work with, but even every month, I think last month I sent out invoices to 40 plus companies,
Wow.
which means that we did some sort of consulting or some sort of project as well. We'll do design work for someone, we'll do a quick consulting gig, we'll do a training session, we'll do a speaking gig, whatever that might be.
Sure.
So it does range a little bit, but yeah, we work with a lot of different businesses and a lot of different industries, which makes it extremely fun.
So you guys have seen the whole gamut of different businesses, and now you're probably even more educated on how to come up with a strategy for even other ones after working in all those different
Yeah,
places.
for sure. I think that's the biggest thing is that we have such a broad spectrum now of
Yeah.
different types of clients. We've seen so many different things at us, from a spinal implant all the way up to restaurants, bars, but
Right.
I mean car dealerships, whatever it might be.
Yep.
But such a crazy difference between a spinal implant and a consumer product.
Yeah, how you get to those customers and engage with them.
Absolutely.
That's incredible. Well, I really appreciate you joining us. Cyclone Social, sounds like you guys are on the trajectory to be a humongous company, and we appreciate
we're
you guys
trying.
starting out of Fort Wayne and employing people from Fort Wayne as well, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
That's
Everybody,
awesome.
everybody working there, I think, is from this area.
Beautiful. Well, Andrew, thank you again for joining
Yeah.
me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Everybody, thank you for tuning in. We want to thank our sponsors again today, One Resource Financial Consultants, Electric Promotions, and Open Sign Productions. Thank you all for tuning in. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to our channel, we'd appreciate it, and we'll see you next time on What's Happening in Fort Wayne.